Hi, welcome to Copilot Snacks, and I am your host, Michael Giannotti. Today, we're going to take a quick look at composing a message in Microsoft Outlook using Copilot. Many of us are constantly being not only inundated with email, and we'll take a look at summarization and stuff in a subsequent video, but we also have to draft content and send it out, not only to internal folks, but also to external. And sometimes there's a lot of thinking and even research that has to go into that. So we're going to take a use case of a new clinician is joining Contoso Health Systems. And as this new clinician, we need to welcome them to the organization, let them know that we're glad they're there. We also want to inform them of all the great benefits they have being a new employee here at Contoso Health. So to do that, I have here a new email opened up for Microsoft Outlook, and you can see right off the bat in the flow of work, Copilot is there to help. So first of all, I could type a forward slash. I could also click where it says draft with Copilot. And as always, up in the taskbar, again, in the flow of work, we have the ability to invoke Copilot. And here we have draft or get coaching around content that we may have written. I'm going to go ahead, though, and click draft. And then we get the familiar pop-up box for Copilot. And before I begin, I do have a couple of things that I can do. Well, we're going to put our prompt in. And I want you to notice how it's detailed. It said, write an email to a new clinician named Janice. I'm saying, who is this to? What are we having them write to and address? Welcome her to Contoso Health Systems maternity ward clinician teams. So there's an action I wanted to do. Let her know as a new employee of Contoso Health that she has a wide range of health benefits, and then list out a detailed list of employee benefits available. And then it's going to look at the stuff that's available within my org information wise to draft that. But before we generate, we do have some options. So here you can see we have generation options. So I can select the tone of this. So I can say, is it direct? Is it neutral, casual, or formal? Or believe it or not, yes, you can make it a poem. And I had a customer actually ask to do that the other day, and we created a poem. But we're going to go ahead and select casual because it's a new person on your team and you want to be a little more friendly with that. We then can stipulate the length. Understand that this is relative, right? So this is not Word. We're not writing a Word document. So if I have long, the idea is not to write the next War and Peace, but to have something that in the context of Outlook would be a longer, more verbose response. So I'm going to keep that there, and I'm going to go ahead and select Generate. And just like that, Copilot is going out. It's looking at all the information available in the graph that we have. So if you have policies around HR and benefits for employees, and boom, there we go. And so it's gone ahead. I could say keep it. I could click regenerate. We'll go ahead and do that. And then I'll show you, if you ever don't like the response you see right off, just click regenerate. It'll come up with a different one. And so now that it's going out, it's doing that again. We also have a couple of other options, and it's just about done. Da 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 da. Let that finish. First one generated a little quicker than the second, but we'll let that finish up. So I did have the option to regenerate. I also had the ability, and I'll show you this once it pops up, to go in and ask it some additional iterative prompting. So here we go. There we are. And you can see right in here, it says anything you'd like to change. So I could add additional parameters of things I'd like it to do different. Here's that regenerate we saw. I could discard it. It lets me know that AI generated content may be incorrect because it's dependent upon the graph, right? I can also then give a response here, and I can even contact support. I'm going to go ahead and say keep it, and we'll go ahead and make this much bigger so that you can see what it's written here. There we go. And it's gone in. It says, I'm delighted to welcome you to the Contoso Health Systems maternity ward clinician team. You've joined a group of dedicated and compassionate professionals who provide high quality care to our patients and their families. I am looking forward to working with you and getting to know you better. As a new employee of Contoso Health, you have access to a wide range of benefits that support your health, well-being, and career development. Here are some of the benefits that you can enjoy. And then it goes through and it's actually listing benefits that are here listed on our internal instance of Microsoft 365 for HR, human resources, and it's pulled some of that and put that here. And then it concludes these are just some of the benefits you can enjoy as a Contoso Health employee. You can find more information and details on our intranet site or by contacting human resources. And it's created this great first draft. Remember, we always consider the content it produces a draft. We want to review and edit where needed. We could even change things. We could add some additional pieces of our own. But you can see it's done a great job very quickly of listing out and writing an email that would have taken me much longer to do manually. So generation of emails, I use this all the time, this feature, the generative AI capability for creating an email that I might want to send out. You might want to check it out too. Copilot in Outlook, and I will just to call your attention, this is the new Outlook um, that's providing me this capability and look, but you can see it's done a great job. And so I hope you found that helpful. I hope you give it a try. Let us know. Let me know how it works for you, or if you have some questions. I'll include the prompt as well as some resources in the post. But until next time, it's Mike Giannotti bidding you have a great day. Take care, and as always, ciao.